Hey everyone, this is Jayant and you are watching DLS Physics. In previous class we were discussing complex number. Today we will discuss various representation of complex number. So the first one is geometrical representation of complex number. In this representation, a complex number z equal to x plus iy can be represented geometrically by the point xy in a two-dimensional complex plane called Argand plane. Now let's see what is an Argand plane. Basically it is a two-dimensional Cartesian coordinate system which consisting of x-axis and y-axis which are mutually perpendicular to each other. Here x-axis represents the real axis and y-axis represents the imaginary one. Now in order to represent this complex number in this complex plane, here first of all we have to go x unit along x-axis and then y unit along y-axis. So this represents the complex number, and here the line connecting from pole to this point represents the magnitude of complex number. So this point represents the complex number that is equal to z equal to x plus iy. The modulus of this complex number can be written as square root x square plus y square, and here the complex number makes an angle theta with the real axis, and that is known as amplitude of complex number, and we can find the value is tan inverse y upon x. This is also called as argument of z. Now let us see the polar form representation of complex number. The complex number z in geometrical form can be written as z equal to x plus iy. Here we can change the point xy to polar coordinate r theta by using this figure. Here this point represents the complex number in Cartesian coordinate form, and here we have to convert this into polar form. So the line connecting the pole at the point P is r, and this complex number makes an angle theta with the real axis as shown in the figure. Now by using vector resolution we can find x equal to r cos theta and y equal to r sin theta. So now putting these two values here, we will have z equal to r cos theta plus I r sin theta. So now if you will take common r, then we will have cos theta plus I sin theta. So we can write z equal to r into e to the power I theta. Here we know that e to the power I theta equal to cos theta plus I sin theta. This formula is known as Euler's formula. So finally we got the result z equal to r e to the power I theta. This represents the complex number in polar form. Now we know that the modulus of complex number is given by square root x square plus y square. So here if you will put the value of x and y, that is r cos theta plus r sin theta square, then you will get the result r, that is equal to z mod. So finally from the polar representation we got the result z equal to r e to the power I theta, z mod equal to r, and already we know the amplitude of z is given by tan inverse y upon x. So these are important results you have to remember. Next we will see the properties of complex number. So first one is the closure property. Complex number obey closure property if z1 and z2 are two complex number, then their addition is a complex number, their multiplication, their exponents, their subtraction are also complex numbers. Next property is existence of identity. First one is additive identity. That means z plus 0 equal to z. It signifies for complex number z there exists a complex number such that their addition is z. So 0 is the additive identity of z. Next one is multiplicative identity. That is z into 1 equal to z, which signifies for complex number z there exists a complex number such that their multiplication is z. So 1 is the multiplicative identity of z. Similarly, for additive inverse we can write z plus minus z equal to 0. Here minus z is called the additive inverse. Similarly, for multiplicative inverse we can write z into 1 by z equal to 1. Here 1 by z is called multiplicative inverse. Now let us see the complex conjugate. This is also a property. We know that a complex number in Cartesian coordinate form can be written as x plus iy. So if you want to find the complex conjugate, then this can be written as x minus iy. So if we will multiply these two equations, then here we will have x plus iy whole into x minus iy. So this value is x square plus y square, and we know that this value is z mod whole square. So this is also an important result. Next property is modulus of z. If z1 and z2 are two complex numbers, then we can write the following inequalities. The first one is z1 plus z2 mod less than equal to z1 mod plus z2 mod. The second one is z1 minus z2 mod greater than equal to z1 mod minus z2 mod. The third one is z1 mod minus z2 mod less than equal to z1 plus z2 mod less than equal to z1 mod plus z2 mod. We have to remember these inequalities as we will use these properties while solving the problems. The next one is argument of z. Let us consider two complex numbers z1 and z2 in polar form. So we can write z1 equal to r1 e to the power I theta 1, z2 equal to r2 e to the power I theta 2. So if we will multiply these two complex number, then here we will have r1 r2 e to the power I theta 1 plus theta 2. Now see carefully, the argument of z1 is theta 1, the argument of z2 is theta 2. So now if you want to write the argument of z1 z2, then this will be theta 1 plus theta 2. So we can write argument of z1 z2 equal to theta 1 plus theta 2, and here theta 1 is the argument of z1 and theta 2 is the argument of z2. So we can write argument of z1 plus argument of z2. So this is an important result. Argument of z1 z2 equal to argument of z1 plus argument of z2. Next, if we want to find their division, then we can write so this will be r1 upon r2 e to the power I theta 1 minus theta 2. Now see here, the argument of z1 upon z2 will be theta 1 minus theta 2. Hence we can write argument of z1 upon z2 equal to theta 1 minus theta 2. Here theta 1 is the argument of z1 and theta 2 is the argument of z2. So this is also an important result. You have to remember. So this was the introduction of complex number, and we'll continue this topic from next class. Alright guys, I need to head out. It was a great connecting with all of you. See you. Have a good day. Bye bye.